Peggy 12.
Looking like the most optimal Dragon Ball FighterZ player on the planet right now. Let's go. Let's go.
Honestly, in the arena, it is so electric.
Your Dragon Ball Fighter 2019 EVO champion!
Destroys the entire stage, destroys the entire city. Tachikawa is completely unleashed today. We are watching and you see one ear is out because he loves listening to the crowd that gives him power.
Hello guys and welcome back to the Dragon Ball FighterZ show. So hope you guys enjoyed the Roshi showcase and breakdown of that character, but now we're going to move into something else I know you guys have been waiting for a lot. And you can see right here, this guy's ready. This is definitely going to be something I've been looking forward to show you guys. It's going to be the patch notes. So there is a patch coming up, guys. In case you can't tell already, like everybody's been talking about it. We put it out there on the social medias. So let's get straight into it without further ado. I'm looking forward to this, man.
We got a lot to showcase. What we'll do, guys, is we have a mix of showcase that Tyrant will do live and showcase that we pre-recorded by ApologyMan or by Xover because like there are cool combos and stuff. Of course, we're gonna try to like cram it as much as we can because we're not gonna spend like 5 hours. We could spend 5 hours showcasing patch notes, but we don't want to invest too much, you know. So I do believe that we can move forward to check. Of course, I see you guys asking for plenty of buffs, nerfs, everything. There are plenty of stuff from this. So what we're gonna do is we're going to read the patch notes together all the way, and every time a patch note catches our attention, or it's something that we would like to show you visually speaking, we'll switch either to Tyrant's screen for him to showcase it live, or to a pre-recorded video that was done by either ApologyMan or Xover, so we can talk about it in detail. So that should be it. So let us take a look at the patch notes. Let's go. So, we start with system. No one read that last line. Everyone's reading that last line.
Wait, no.
Okay, so we start with the system-wide patch notes. So first off, the C assists, their startup is reduced, so I've tested it. It's mostly 6 frames faster, so it's noticeable, not completely broken, but you know, like that's like a good change. Specific RL special moves, there is something, you know, like there was something where you could go over, like outside of the screen on top, and continue the combo. Now the camera like will move. It's just for action. It doesn't change anything into the game. We tried to do the solo Goku base Goku Spirit Bomb combo and it worked, so no worries. And then training, there is a bit of quality of life stuff, you know, here for us, like the counter attack can be set a bit better. So that's like the system-wide stuff. I don't think it's nothing drastic, ApologyMan, right?
Yeah. I think the CSS thing is a pretty decent thing for them. I think CSS like can definitely use like that startup buff you said, but they also got a damage scaling buff as well, which is nice for them. Really, to kind of the long cooldown can be pretty rough. So you know, giving them some nice buffs, I think is nice.
Yeah, absolutely. So we will start with let's go to Tyrant's screen. Tyrant, you're gonna take Super Saiyan Goku right now in front of my very eyes. You're gonna press down and triangle, down and M, and I just want to watch it together. I just want to watch it together. Okay. I just want to watch it together. Let's go. Let's get that 2M. Much faster. Not as fast as Season 2 though. But
not quite.
Not quite, you know? It's like
it's almost there. Almost.
It's almost there. It's almost there. Could you do it point blank to have like the proper startup frame data so people can see that 12. It's, you know, I think 12's alright. It's still not as good as base Goku's, but you know, it's
it's
still
rough,
minus 10.
Yeah, it's still minus 10, which I think is probably still like one of the biggest issues with it, along with its speed. It's a bit better though. After using it in my matches with Jonathan, I am pretty happy with the buff. The -10 still is pretty rough, but you know I'll take what I could get, man. If I can play my boy SSJ a little bit better.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the change. Let's go back to reading the patch notes now, if we can just get back to the patch notes, yes. And we're gonna scroll a bit down to get some more of Super Saiyan Goku's changes. You know, a couple of, I think like these changes for Super Saiyan Goku will be like a bit more, you know, quality of life.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
We're gonna do a lot. We're gonna do a hell of a lot for this. So Super Saiyan Goku, of course, the 2M is a bit faster. Other changes that the man has is a couple of like small changes. So he's his beam. Just 1 second, guys. Just refreshing the list because the list is not scrolling. But you know, it's still, that's true. Like the 2M is still negative, guys. So it's not. I mean, it's not as good as season 2, but it's not like, you know. It's at least it's a low.
Oh man,
you know?
I remember when Damascus and I first saw it, we were like, oh, we were all like losing our minds, and then we're like,
I guess I can work with it. Okay, so Goku. So the camera the beam is so the angle beam, and that is actually a global change for all of the characters with angle beams. It just causes a ground bounce, like if you hit it like very low. So I believe it will get some extra combos, and if you don't hit it very low, it just like makes sure that the characters go all the way down, avoiding you to miss the follow-up vanish combo. Did this change? Is this change like huge to you, ApologyMan, or?
I think this is a pretty like decent change. You'll see in other air beams as well. It's like a pretty universal change with like the angle down beams, because you would get hit with like certain parts of the angle down beam and you would vanish, and they would hit the floor and you would flip out and potentially just like be negative or maybe even punished. So I think it's like a good change. In terms of combos, I was kind of looking for some. I wasn't able to find anything outright. I was too busy laughing Roshi, but I do think there could be some things with the ground bounce for some combos.
Okay, so other things are for the assist, that's a small bug fix, nothing big, you know, sometimes the effect would stay, it's a bit weird, and the B assist has been slightly sped up, not a big change. Let's take a look now at the next character, Super Saiyan Vegeta, got a very small change, which is his final flash has been like sped up. It's not massive, but it will essentially allow you to not like drop the level 3 after a sliding knockdown, because sometimes it happens and now it's impossible to drop. We don't have like, we don't want to spend that much time on like small ones, so we're gonna go for Piccolo, who has a lot of changes, and I know ApologyMan is quite happy with this. So,
you can see, look at the smile on this guy's face, man.
Listen, that's kind of mad, you know. So you know what? Okay, Piccolo. What we're gonna do is, instead of like reading through all of them for now, I have a combo from ApologyMan, and we're gonna watch that combo, and that combo showcases actually a lot of new stuff. Let's watch this. Let's watch this.
That's new already. Clean.
Cheers.
Okay, got more, a little more. Orb into.
Oh, let's go.
Charge it up.
Yo. See, man.
Yeah, I know ApologyMan is happy, and I know Gangod is probably like, yo, at home right now.
Yeah.
If someone is on Hook stream right now and can keep me his reaction to this, I would like to.
I want to see.
I would like to have this. So the most observant of you guys have seen a lot of changes. We're gonna we have a video just recorded for this. So ApologyMan, I'll let you run through this video of changes.
Yeah, for sure. So right away you see the light chop. When they're in hit stun, it now just tracks to them super fast, like the elbow special does, which is super good for combos and converting from long distances. And you can now charge up his unique attacks, his 5S. Yeah. And if you charge it up, you can get if they're, get them falling asleep at the wheel, you can get a combo solo without having to banish or anything. Same with Jump S, you can link Jump M now. Another thing I'm going to show here is now it's optimal after the ground dragon rush to do light chop into super as opposed to doing orb into super now.
Okay.
So yeah, some definitely really nice changes for his combos. Charge 2S, I wasn't able to. It doesn't. So none of these charged up unique attacks, they don't do extra damage. They give you extra hit stun. 2S in particular, I was able to show that like it would help with the timing after Hellzone here. But I wasn't able to find anything that was actually really practical with it. But the big thing I showed in like the first combo was 5S. You can combo into it now, which is great. And Piccolo C assist now has invincibility, which is nice for it. But yeah, like I showed in like the initial combo, I think a big change is his combo routes, and along with this light chop, I think those are by far like the biggest buffs that he got. So. The corner route, as you saw, you can cut 5H into 5S. I was having so much fun.
Kami and Nail.
Oh man,
he fused with Kami and Nail before the patch. There is another change, and I have a before-after video for you guys for this one. So the Hellzone grenade interaction has been changed. It's very slight, right? Ooh, that's
I don't think it's
my ears. So this is the before. So you can see there is a lot of like clouds of smoke while you reflect. Yeah, and now to make it a bit clearer for the guys who are blocking this, if you look at the after, once you reflect it, there is no more clouds of smoke, and the key blasts are not reflected in the background. They're just like going out, so it's a bit clearer for you guys. That's the side by side for you guys.
I like this because it looks like if you do successfully read he's going to go for the pressure afterwards, and you do successfully reflect the Hellzone, you can see the follow-up better, which is very important defense. I like that one.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't think this is a massive nerf or anything. It's definitely going to weaken people who abuse like meaty Hellzone on wake-ups because of that cloud being gone. But I don't think it's a huge nerf, honestly. I don't really think that it's that big a deal.
Okay, so let's go back to the patch notes. ApologyMan, what's your feeling before we move to the next character about the Piccolo changes? I guess you're a happy man right now.
You're happy.
Oh, yeah. I'm super happy. Yeah. So quality of life changes. He got medium demon slicer. If people know at high scalings, if you were high enough, it would actually drop out. Now that's fixed now, which is nice. Heavy elbow has like 4 frames less recovery on whiff, which is a little nice thing. But yeah, like I showed in the combos, the chop. B assist got a tiny buff in terms of hit stun. It comes out more forward now, which I think is low-key enough. But it's all great for Piccolo.
Quality of life. Let's move forward, of course, because we want to run through all the patch list. The next character on the list, if you can scroll down a bit, is going to be Tien Gohan, and I think it's just like quality of life. The B assist, the character appears further forward. The C assist now tracks vertically, and I mean it's pretty it's cool. I think it's quality of life. It's not like groundbreaking. So I guess we can like scroll directly to the next character, which is Frieza.
It's a trend.
ApologyMan, if you think. Yeah, ApologyMan, if you think I'm going too fast on any character, please feel free to stop me. It's just that, like, we're trying to keep this, easy to digest for people. Let's scroll down to Frieza, who pretty much like Tien Gohan only got like some quality of life. So the Z assist goes for the forward. The B assist also goes for the forward. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple changes. I guess we can directly move under. We have Captain Ginyu right after this, and Captain Ginyu I think is interesting, right? So can you describe it, Tyrant, this one?
Yeah, so basically now his B assist will not just call the 5S force, it will call the input ones as well, so the 236. So you can get like the Raccoon Bomber and the Purple Crash and like all the big one as an assist call.
I don't want to see more Purple Crash, man. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Come on.
Raccoon Beam as an assist is like... what?
If Goichi is out there, he's like, yep, I'm keeping this character, I'm out there. So yeah, really cool, change for Ginyu. For this one, let us scroll down to Trunks, who's got like a very, very small, I've tried. It's literally just visual hit stop. Like the frame data didn't change. It's just like easier to confirm of it. And it's just like a bit easier to like get pressure of it because just like it looks like it has a bigger hit stun. But that's about it. It's literally just a visual change. Next, we got Cell, who actually got like a good amount of changes. So his 2H is small quality of life. His perfect attack is pretty cool. So first of all, it's more damage, but also you can jump again after this,
sick.
Which is kind of crazy. Yeah, which is like absolutely crazy on this. It's sped up. Kamehameha gets the same change as Super Saiyan Goku. And I think I would like Tyrant, if we can switch to Tyrant screen, and Tyrant, if we can showcase us that change on Perfect Attack, because it kinda looked like Arena Games to me when you show me this. So look at this. Look at Arena Games. Look at ApologyMan. We're gonna play Arena Games normal. So you know there is a double jump? Yeah, how about I double jump again?
So any time he hits the perfect attack in the air, he can use a double jump or the air dash. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's seriously crazy.
That's actually crazy. That might
more
help with like corner combo routes. Yeah, it should be pretty cool. I guess we can go back to the patch notes. We just wanted to showcase you this pretty cool thing. I know you chat are like, yo, that's sick. So Cell, a good, good improvement. If you can scroll down to Android 18, who literally got, so this is very quality of life. So now the destructor disc, because you can like choose its direction. Now if it touches the ground, it will explode, and the explosion has a hitbox. So it will like avoid you just like slightly whiffing against your opponent. It will explode at his feet, and you can vanish or like convert of it. Quality of life. Assist, quality of life as well. And we can go next to a character. Oh my god. Let's go to the next character.
Yeah.
And guys,
they buffed him.
Okay. How about, because that's a lot to read, how about we go to Tyrant screen, and Tyrant, can you showcase us these changes? Because I think, like, I think that's huge. So let's go, Tyrant. Let us know.
Oh, okay. Let me try actually do the combo. Bear with me, guys.
Gotenks,
oh my god, I can't do it, bro. Yeah. Like, so basically. Oh my god, I can't do it. So basically, right, what they did, they buffed the. I'm too excited. There we go. No, what happened? I didn't do the follow up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a scrub.
Oh, can you get the Galactic Donuts after this?
Oh my god, you can indeed. So, all right. Basically, they buffed that. I'm just terrible.
Just showcase the basic ones. We'll have time to lab later. Okay. This is the results of like 10 minutes of labbing. So,
So basically, yeah, he can. They did actually buff the second hit of light auto combo now, so that basically they don't fall away as much during mid-air combos. Yeah. So before it was kind of awkward to do that follow up, but now that connects a lot easier. Into the donut.
Okay.
And you can super dash after donut.
Okay. How about the super punch? The multi-punch move? What's the change on the multi-punch move?
So these now, you can basically cancel them before they start up. So you can like cancel them immedially, which is kind of interesting. I mean, I don't know if that's the biggest change in the world or whatever.
Yeah,
there's some pretty cool changes. Like you can cancel into like the shout feint and stuff. Like you can do punch into like shout feint, and like you get some pretty crazy like movement options.
Yeah,
yeah. For sure.
How about the spinning, the Beyblades? What's the change on this?
The Beyblade change? What did?
Yeah. Did we get changes on Beyblade on this? Yeah. A different player. You can also cancel this one as well. Like you. Basically, he becomes a max mode character, right?
Yeah, for sure. You can like get different. You can cancel the donut into specials as well.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know if that changes too much.
Yeah.
But like you can basically cancel that into that. He can also do. Oh, this is quite big actually. Let me try and do this for you guys. Hold up. So no, I can't do it as second player. Basically now the donut can happy birthday. Like, so,
yeah, that's huge.
Yes. That's so if you use that at the right time and it catches two characters, they fall in the same way. You can convert so easily now. So that's a big change for sure. The character definitely got some
I like the visuals. Yeah, he definitely got a lot. Let's just take a look at the text again, just so we can read it together as well, because that was a good visual. So as you can see, guys, of course, the light is like a small thing. Then the super punch is now like as early as you want, and it moves a bit more. The Beerus super punch, the rolling kick, which is the spinning move, is also cancelable. And yeah, you get quite a lot of extra changes on the light version. The Galactic Donuts, are highly buffed as Tyrant changed, and then the assists are small, quality of life assist on A and B assist. ApologyMan, what's your verdict on Gotenks? Is Gotenks back?
I mean, he's already been back. Honestly,
I agree.
I think so as well, to be honest.
I always thought this character was like a top tier character. Obviously season 1 Gotenks was like a monster of his own, but he's still been great. Like, there's been tons of Gotenks players pushing him since season 2, and now he's buffed. Now he's better for some reason. And players like Subatomic Sabers, Kane, they're all great Gotenks players. So yeah, I think he's been back, but now I think for sure he's like even more back.
Right.
I see Shkodo in the chat, who's like one of the Gotenks specialists, who's gonna have some fun. Definitely one. So let's scroll to the next character. We've got Krillin. So Krillin had small but actually huge changes. His 5M and 5H go much further, and we actually have a before-after video. Can we get the Krillin before-after video? Because
this is kind of crazy.
People who are like, his buttons are stubby. Well, watch. So this is his 5M before. Right? Like, you wanted this.
Look at how far away he is.
This is what you guys wanted. Look at those.
This is what you guys asked for. Bro, but the 5H is crazy. So this is his normal 5H.
Look how far he goes.
Right? And his new 5H is basically Nappa. Look at this.
Look!
It's so far. It's so far.
It's crazy.
Oh my god! You guys can't say Krillin has bad normals anymore. He's already had a great 2M and a 5M. Now his 5H just goes woo.
Yeah,
goes so far.
And if we can go back to the patch notes, just to read the remaining patch notes for Krillin. One cool patch note is that now when he charges his beam while jumping, he can also move left, right. Which is pretty cool. And he keeps momentum, and you can press down to stop the momentum. So that's pretty cool. And then his B assist, it looks like a very small quality of life one. We can scroll to the next, which is... we can scroll to the next, which is Majin Buu. Very small chance his C assist now tracks vertically. That's about it.
Again, same as Teen Gohan. Like, you can use it in combos where it hits high up and stuff, and it will track up to the air, which is kind of nice, but I don't know if it's going to change too much.
Yeah. Up next is the cultivation man, Nappa, and it's essentially his overhead, like the elbow overhead. Like, the change is pretty small. He just pretty much goes further, right, ApologyMan?
Yeah. So the arm break change, I think the most significant thing about if you charge it up now, you get a bit of a ground bounce, the light one. So it's definitely like both these changes are good for his combos, but I'd say the EX arm break change is probably like the most significant. So what you can do now is very like basic combo into jump 2H with Nappa, and then you go into the EX arm break, and then you hold it up, and then he charges the punch, just solo combo it, and he gets a ground bounce afterwards, so he can get more follow up. So it's definitely buffs his solo combo routes. I'd say that EX arm break change.
Okay, moving to the next, quickly, we got Android 16, who I feel like he received a good amount of changes, which are a lot of quality of life that should make his moves more viable. So, like, better sliding knockdown, a super dash can be performed again, after hitting the power bomb.
He can OTG now,
you got like...
Yeah,
sorry?
it's huge.
he can OTG now, right?
Yeah. You got like quite a lot. You get armored on the dynamite driver, which is against like projectiles and assists. So you can actually, it's essentially like more or less cool as 3H. So you can actually play neutral game with Android 16, which is something that at the moment does not exist. The hell hit, can basically more or less OTG, in a sliding knockdown, which is like a bit weird. And then A assist a bit better, B assist a bit better. I feel like it's nothing that's gonna drastically change the character, but like things that will make the character more maybe consistent. Do you agree, ApologyMan?
Yeah. So I think the biggest buff. So the assist buff is nice to A assist, but I think the biggest buff is probably the jump 2H buff and the OTG buff, right? So before, when you landed, so there was like basically no way to really combo into jump 2H. It was not very good. Now, when you land jump 2H just like raw, like in neutral, now, like before we just knock him down, but now what you can do is you can OTG with Hell Heat and get a combo afterwards, which finally gives that move like a use, I think, which I think is like actually pretty big deal for him.
Okay, moving forward to the next character, and it's Yamcha. And Yamcha got a nerf that I'm happy happened. So we have a before-after of Yamcha. For this, it's gonna be the H Wolfang Fist. Can we show the before-after video? Simply put, now when the H move whiffs, which happens a lot because Yamcha players are degens, we know them, we love them, and we get hit by this. So now, if you jump and let it whiff, there is more recovery, and essentially what I've tried is that depending on your timing, you could even punish it with a super dash. If you do this early enough, like, you know, right now, if you do a super dash at the same time, he will block regardless after H. Now there are chances for you to hit, not to cleanly punish it, but at least to force him to respect it. So a small before after, you can see how quick he's after this. And if you can watch like the new patch, the jump recovery, you can see there's a bit of slowdown after that. It takes a bit of a longer time. It's not like so super drastic, but I think it will make maybe Yamcha players think twice before just using it. You know, you don't want to.
Or just make Yamcha players think. Because we know they don't like to do that very much. It's not massive. Let's be real. It's a small change that will just allow you, if you were super dashing, that you will probably hit him. I think that's the main change. You're not gonna be able to randomly punish it for no reason, but that's about it. Then his B assist has the small beam assist change. Up next, we have a huge, pretty big change on character, and a character you like, ApologyMan, is Tien. So Tien got quite a few frame data buffs, so I'm gonna list them because I've checked. So his 5S, his key blast is now 12 frames startup instead of 15. His air key blast is 13 instead of 15. The 214, the overhead, is now -2 on block, and he ends up a bit closer to you than before. Chaozu's damage is slightly buffed, and then the B assist, the Chaozu assist, is now 50 frames startup instead of 60. How do you like these changes, ApologyMan? You're a Tien master. We all remember you coming as Tien. Was the previous Tien,
No, I love the changes. I think they're huge. I think they're huge for Tien. I think the key blast change, definitely, like, one of his biggest problems was his key blast was like probably one of the weakest in the game. Like, he did jump S, he did this like really weird like float backwards like animation. Now that move backwards is shorter, it doesn't go as far, it's faster now. His 5S is faster now. It's pretty fast key blast now, which is great. I think the real biggest buff for them though is the Dodon Ray buff. It's crazy. So if you guys know, like with Krillin, right, how he can like fall with his Kamehameha. Now imagine that, but for air Dodon Ray. It's crazy. That's crazy. He got Krillin beam, and you can of course cancel and just do it normally. I think that these are cool changes that are not like super transformed, like not drastically change the character, but make him better at what he does. Would you consider picking him then with this, ApologyMan? Maybe we'll see. I don't know yet. I have to lab him a bit more. I miss Dodon Ray assist so much. The assist is amazing still, and we keep buffing it. It's still great. So I think now his anchor potential is even better than it was before. If you do Kokoho or Shin Kokoho when he's in sparking and both the characters on his team is dead, it's just him. He loses 0 health. Actually, 0. Yeah,
that's crazy. So I saw that if you're not in Spark, if you're the final character, the health lost is reduced by half. So you lose half of the health you would normally use, just in an incentive for Anchor Tien to use Kikoho a bit more. I definitely like this. So Tien is definitely one of the big winners. From this patch, we can keep scrolling down because we've got still a lot of characters. Go ahead, adult. You expect a lot? No, just the A assist. Next character. I'm not gonna cry here live on stream. It's just the A assist, guys. It's not, it's okay. The source is still intact. We are there. So Hit got multiple changes. Sorry, Scarlet Photon. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Anyway, Hit, not massive changes. I feel like it's more it's active frames that's been changes. Personally speaking, as a person who watches a lot of Hit but doesn't like play Hit, I feel like it's like quality of life, just allowing you to like not drop stuff rather than huge change. But that's pretty much all. His B assist is added, is a bit faster, but Hit I assist is God, so why would you not use Hit I assist?
Exactly.
That's about it. Do you have anything else to say, ApologyMan, or should we just brush to the next character?
Yeah, it's just quality of life stuff for his combos and stuff. Not really too big. Maybe more people use his B assist now, but his A assist is still absolutely absurd. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Next character, if you can scroll again, we've got Blue Goku, and that is small assist changes, so nothing drastic, just a slightly faster A assist, and he goes a bit further forward. It's quality of life. Once again, that buff aid. Next is a character that a lot have asked about, and he's got actually a good amount of changes, and it's Blue Vegeta. Here. And the very first thing to say for Vegeta Blue, and Tyrant, would you mind showcasing that change on the S? Because as you guys might know, most characters in the game, when they do a Ki Blast and a Super Dash go through, they can 2H it. Blue Vegeta cannot. So to work around this, he now can cancel his Ki Blasts on whiff into Big Bang Attack, or into level 1, or into level 3. So you can actually react and punish a Super Dash now. You can either do Big Bang Attack, either level 1, either level 3. So so you can actually do this on whiff now. So he still cannot 2H, but he can do the Big Bang Attack, and that will beat it clean. So he at least he gets something, to beat that. And I know that's something that a lot of Blue Vegeta players have been complaining about, and rightly so, because everyone else can do this. At least now you guys can use Ki Blasts and do something with it. And I think to me a drastic buff talent is that level 1 travel.
Oh yeah.
Can you go full screen and do level 1? Go full screen. Go all back. Yeah!
Niagara bubble.
Oh my god.
Yeah! Yeah! So basically, it now goes full screen, and it goes through beams as well, so you can actually react to beams this way. So it can be a pretty good tool. It can be a pretty good tool for you guys.
It looked like they improved this guy in terms of like zoning and stuff. So I'd like to see this character utilized in a different way now. Now that he can actually do something about like super dashes and stuff, that's nice. That's really, really good for him.
Absolutely. But yeah, he's now the punish with Super's character, which is cool. Could we go back to the patch notes so we can just read through them? So we've just showcased the unique attack change, which is the fact that you can cancel them. Of course, it works on the jumping one as well. So on jump, you can also do a Big Bang attack, which pretty much works. Then the Rekkas are slightly better, but it's, as far as we've seen, I haven't seen something very drastic with this. It's just like a bit better overall, a bit more damage, which is like pretty much it on these. His command grab has a faster recovery. And the final flash, just like Super Saiyan Vegeta, has been buffed and a bit faster.
You can finally final flash super dashes now.
Yeah.
Before it would just like go past you. It was really funny.
Yeah, I like it. Up next we have Beerus. Okay, so Beerus first, his 2M is now absolutely crazy and goes absolutely full screen. We have the before after. Beerus changes video, sorry. Let's take a look at the Beerus changes video. And I know that you guys who play Beerus are gonna have fun now, because like just watch. Let's watch that 2M. Bruv, it goes even further than before.
Yo!
It goes even
all
further.
the way across. Crazy.
And his assist now fires 2 fireball. It's like Piccolo assist now.
Boys. Yeah.
So I'm counting on you Beerus lab monsters, because look at what you can do now. Literally the assist into Spirit Bomb, and that connects.
Kind of crazy. Nah, so, that's nice for Beerus, yeah.
I think the 2M buff is the big buff, because the hitbox is, it would always get like stuffed out like at the beginning before. Like now the hitbox happens sooner and it's a longer duration now. So I think that's like really, really big for Beerus. I think Beerus players will definitely like that buff.
Yeah, I see Just Relax Kids on the chat, be like, let's go, I'm gonna have some fun. If you could go back to the patch notes, guys, so we can like read through them a bit more. So these are the changes for Beerus. After Beerus, we've got Goku Black, the character everyone agrees is under the tier list, and he's got nothing. Next character, I don't know, man. I expected him to be like drastically buff, but like it's literally just B assists and C assists. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was hoping for something, but this is what
you needed it, man.
You
needed it.
Listen, Goku Black player, Goku Whack. I like saying Goku Whack.
Yeah, it is Goku Whack now. It is now. I agree.
Yeah. Up next, we can move to the next character, which is Android 21. So I actually like. So her 5M is pretty much back to season 1 status. It goes like a bit further, kind of like Krillin does. Yeah. And her level 3, I think people will like this, is like in combo. The level 3 will now track vertically, which will just like help consistency. I think it's pretty cool. We don't really need to showcase anything about this.
So like an example would be like if you just do like 2H level 3 with her, it will just track. It's like UI Goku, where it will just like go to whatever height you're at. So
yeah, that's the one. But next, Tyrant. Could we go to Tyrant screen? Could we go to Tyrant screen?
Man.
Could we go full screen and call Bardock B assists? Chat.
Shaking my head.
Here we go, boys. Here it comes. Rip.
Let's go!
You guys did it.
Yo, no Kami,
guys
no
beamed
Kami.
it
This
out
is
of
no Kami's
existence.
fault. This is all
You
no
guys
Kami's fault.
beamed it out of
No Kami,
existence.
Guys, if you don't want a move destroyed, don't turn it into a meme. That's all I'm gonna say. You guys did this.
Have we learned
You all
nothing?
did this.
Yo, I think that emote B is gonna be taken into retirement by no Kami.
Yeah.
No Kami is gonna be like, that B is gonna be Roshi B now. But it's still,
exactly.
It's still 46 frames block stun. It just doesn't strike full screen. That's the only difference. Which
You can still do it in
I think-
combos and block strings and stuff. Yeah, it's just not good. It doesn't give you the tracking of a C assist for assist cooldown. Like, you know, it shouldn't have had that anyway, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fair. Let's go back to the patch notes so we can keep going on the characters. Up next is everyone's best friend Z Broly, and no change. His second hit of the auto combo can be jump cancelled in sparking, so quality of life. Like he needs it, he does 5 LLL and it works for anything anyway. So yeah, and his B assist moves a bit more. So yeah, Z Broly remains untouched. Next character, we can just scroll down. It's Vegito, and his B assist slightly better, but like nothing huge either. I think it's like just quality of life once again.
Yeah, basically what it is the gap between the two hits is like a lot less, or it's just not there anymore. So like, you know, before, like if you did like a long combo and then used his B assist, they would drop out after the first hit, but now it combos. So, you know, it's a bit better for like, you know, stuff like that.
Absolutely. If you can scroll to the next character, we have got base Goku, which just like changed the DHC timing. The DHC timing and the B assist. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. His B assist now builds an entire bar.
Cool.
Yeah. This is so rusted. I don't know why they did this, guys. This is insanely broken to me. You get a full bar for pressing a button. What?
So,
like,
what?
Yeah,
so,
Goku Black didn't need buff, but like, you know.
Yeah, he needs it. He needs it.
Ah, man. That's
wild.
the one.
Yeah, before
the
B assist, when you called it at the beginning, like the first assist call for the meter assist before would only do 75. Now you just get 1 bar every time.
Full bar.
Yeah. Okay, so next, if we can get next character, is Base Vegeta. And Base Vegeta, so he got the similar nerf to Yamcha, which is the rocket kick on whiff is a bit delayed. But I think the bigger change is that the invincibility is different. Could you explain the invincibility change, ApologyMan?
Yeah, so this is by far, in my opinion, the biggest nerf in this patch, by far.
Yeah.
The X kick went from frame full invul on frame 4 to frame 9. It went to frame 9, which is insane. That's a huge nerf to it, and it has a little bit more recovery on whiff now. So you know, even if like you block like a 6M and like you're against a 7-frame character and they hit their 7-frame button and you do EX kick, you're gonna get stuffed. Big nerf. By far the biggest nerf in this patch.
I actually like this. I think it's a pretty good nerf.
I love
like,
it.
It's not destroying the character, but it's just like reducing the brainless play. Let's say. Let's call it this way. Yeah. Up next, let's scroll down to the next character, which is Lord Buller and the Atomic Supernova. The level 3. Basically, his grab level 3 can be performed on the ground now, so it's not just the counter. You can choose between the counter and the grab. So this is huge quality of life for the combos. Instead of just finishing with like Dragon Rush, you can finish with a grunt, you know, like level 3. You know, very cool for the cooler players on this. So, you know, quality of life once again. I think that's like Kaiden's gonna be happy about this, the boys and stuff. What do you think, ApologyMan?
Yeah, I think that he definitely deserved this. His level 3 Oki was like a bit like annoying and lacking with like how you like rooted into it. So I think this is just like a very nice quality of life change for him that he definitely deserves.
Yeah, I feel like most of the changes in this patch are quality of life. You know, it's like they've really tried to like to not risk destroying a character or like completely redoing one. But yeah, another character, the next one, and that one actually has interesting changes. It's Android 17. Nice. So Android 17 now he can perform his Rekas in the air. And I've got a video for you. I've got the Android 17 changes video, and let's take a look. So he's got, this is the 236, which hits you, and then you can cancel it into the next Rekas.
Let's go, the MVP,
so you can actually
baby.
continue. Yeah. So this is like this is pretty huge on this.
Huge.
And even on whiff, you can cancel it to like the next wrecker. And then the 2-1-4, the back wrecker, is a fast fall like Adult Gohan that you can cancel to the next wrecker.
Yeah.
So
That's
I think
primarily
that's pretty
like
cool.
ground-based character.
Yeah.
That is.
I feel like it's pretty cool,
like,
ApologyMan, because he will be able to staircase you, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think he'll show off like some combos here, but I think it's huge for him because he's a very primarily like ground-based character, Android 17. So like giving him like some more air options, like doing his Rekkas in the air, I think is huge for him. I think this is he's basically like Super 17's status now.
To be honest, I think it's a very nice change because it actually gives him an extra tool. And he's a character who has like very weird air movement, so you're actually adding a weird air movement to his arsenal. Definitely a cool one for Android 17. I think the Android 17 mains will have a field day with this. Getting to the next character, and this one, sorry, Tyrant, yeah?
I was just saying this kind of feels more like a Dragon Ball FighterZ move. He didn't feel too like he was in the wrong game at first, but yeah, I like this. So let's look to Jiren now. Okay, so he got a lot of frame data changes by the look of things, like increased the speed of the light attack there. You can see the stand heavy attack also got sped up and stuff like that. I think you tested out some of this stuff, right, Damascus?
I tested a couple. So obviously, like a couple of moves have been sped up. The command grab is very slightly faster, like 3 or 4 frames faster.
It's not
so like
game changing.
It's not.
Right?
It's not Broly levels. It's not base Goku levels yet.
Not 24.
I feel like
not 24.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty cool. So I think the bigger changes are like his counter will not be triggered on assist now. It's invincible to assist and key blasts. So if you hit by an assist, he's not gonna like whiff the counter, which is like at least a change. And his key blast counter is a tad bit better, has like a bit of a better window, but you can still vanish out of it. Another change too is the shoulder charge is now like much longer, so it's pretty much cooler 3H now. You can actually go through assists and like beams. So that should be a pretty good one. Anything else to mention, ApologyMan?
No, I think that these buffs will like help him for sure. I was really wondering if the command grab would have been changed to a 24 frame command grab, but it's 26 from what I've tested, so not quite there. But I think the projectile counter buff is actually quite nice for him. I think that's actually pretty nice. You can kind of guess it more.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I think quality of life. I'm looking forward for the Jiren players to let us know, what the update. Looking forward to watch them. Let's take a look at the next character, and another character has been like having a lot of changes. It's Videl. So her reflect, you can now cancel it a tad bit earlier. So it's helping a bit on some of the non-jailing, the non-jailing jail situations that she can cancel a bit more. I think it's a bit better. It's still not as good as a reflect, unfortunately, but the other changes that she has will allow her a lot on combos, and we actually got a little video of a combo that wasn't possible before. So the J2H hit stun has been drastically changed, and look at what you can do with it now, like quite easily as well. Woo! You can like quite easily rejump with this.
Yeah. Wow, there we go. She got the corner source now. Damn.
Yeah, she needed that for sure. A lot of people like talk about how her reflect is like the biggest part of why she's like a bad character or whatever, but it's her damage, man. Her damage is really bad. It's super bad. So I think this buff is like huge for her. It could really buff her like roots and stuff. We'll see what other people find out as well.
Yeah. So yeah, of course, like a lot of things. So it's a lot of little, like better frame data, a tad bit more damage. Her Rekkas are a bit faster as well. So it's I think it's like quality of life. She's not gonna be drastically different. She's gonna probably have a couple of new combos, but I think that's about like all.
I think. Another thing is so when you block a key blast, right, and then you cancel into vanish and you reflect out of the block stun, the opponent is unfortunately still plus on block there, so that's still like a problem she has to deal with. But that's what can you do?
Okay, next character is GT Goku, everyone's former favorite. So he got the just the beam buff, the beam change that Cell and Goku had, so it's like nothing. And the B assist is slightly better, it's same like quality of life. I think I remember Hiroki Toboko saying that they wanted to get the non-used assist to be used, and that's what they've done with a lot of like B assist. They've like added the range, which can be interesting. But we'll see. Then we get Janemba. After GT Goku, if we can scroll down to Janemba's changes, so we get a tad bit hit stop into the boots, something that's kind of huge. His Hellgate, the heavy one, which is when he spits like that orb, is so much faster that I'm sure we're gonna be able to find a way to combo it with a normal assist, because at the moment you can do H Hellgate into C assist and combo it, and right now I'm fairly sure I can do this with a normal assist because it's so fast. And the other huge change is the A assist, which is now a bit faster than Super Saiyan Vegeta's and which can effectively be used defensively. I think it's a pretty huge change on Janemba's A assist right now, because A assist tracking can be a bit annoying sometimes compared to Super Saiyan Vegeta, and I feel like this might fix it. So Janemba has like very good quality of life kind of changes, so we'll definitely see a bit more. After Janemba is a character a lot of you guys have asked for, because damn, that's a lot of changes for this. Let's scroll to the next character, Gogeta Blue. So frame data changes, I have listed them. Let me run you through the frame data, right? So the 5L is a bit faster now, like the animation is a bit faster than before, and it's -5 and not -8. The 2L is -5 and not -8 anymore. The 2M is the craziest bit because it's now 12.
Bruv.
And the distance has been increased. We'll showcase that after. The jump H is faster from 15 to 13. The beam is now from 20 to 18. The 236H travels a bit more, and the B assist went from 25 frames to 19 frames. But let's switch to Tyrant screen. Tyrant, I would like you to show us this 2M, because like all of us Super Saiyan Goku players were like 2M, but this guy was like, yo, I got Super Saiyan Goku in me, man.
Okay, so... You seeing that? Why? From there?
He slides in there. He slides in the DMs for sure.
Oh my God, like... The 2M is crazy, bro. So yeah, that's that now. So far, bro. Look at it.
So my God. Oh my God, that's a huge. I mean, honestly, like I already get caught by this, you know, against Gogeta. I'm gonna get caught all day, every day. My toes are gonna be absolutely bodied in next one. But you know, I think I actually like the direction they took, like a bit of a frame data buff and movement buff with this. His beams are also a bit better. What do you think,
That's
Tyrant?
what it is.
Will this fix the character to you?
Well, you guys wanted Gogeta frame data buffs. Well, you got it. Like he's got a lot of what you guys were requesting, and I agree. Like his neutral was a bit clunky. He was quite sluggish, but I feel like that's been addressed now. So I honestly do think we're going to be seeing a lot more Gogeta, and there's nothing wrong with that because this guy's got mad swag.
Yeah, he's really nice. That's definitely a pretty cool character. We've got just a few more characters to showcase. So after Gogeta, if you can scroll down a bit, we got Super Broly, and Super Broly has like an extremely small thing, which is just increase the visual hit stop when the A assist lands. So I think you're just gonna be able to convert a bit easier. Did you get anything? Were you surprised by the change, Tyrant, because you play Super Broly?
Yeah. So before, I can basically do the whole long GT combo. You know, the Spirit Bomb, the DR, the 236 after, and like I can get Broly A assist now, and then another 236 after. So the hit stun is a lot more. Like they don't flip out anymore because of hit stun scaling. So I feel like it's definitely going to be a lot better to using combos and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty cool one. Next, after Broly, we have got Kefla, and Kefla just had the same change as Piccolo. So like when you reflect a hull zone, the visual, the visual, like the smoke is not there anymore, so it's slightly clearer, but okay. And then last but not least in this patch is the one everyone was waiting for, Ultra Instinct Goku.
Nothing.
Yeah, let's go. So the changes all you guys were requesting, they listened. You know, we've got it here. You can see. No, I don't know, man. Like this is kind of crazy.
Honestly,
it's definitely not what we wanted, really. The auto combo for a start, the wake up, the unique option. He's still got a lot of stuff that makes him UI. It makes UI. So yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. The character has been out for a really long time. It's unfortunate circumstances, so we only could really have online play. So don't want to do any knee-jerk nerfs. I think you understand that, right?
Yeah, we all gonna have to like do Oki and be like, I know I can't because he's still got a special wake up. Well, the character won't change. More time to lab and to figure out the guessing game punish against UI Goku. But yeah, that actually closes. So like the changes are very small. It's literally just like travel distance for like UI Goku. So nothing crazy on this. But that is the full patch notes, guys. And of course, you guys have noticed that some characters have not been mentioned. I'm thinking especially of like Kid Buu and Zamasu. They are not in this patch at all. So absolutely no changes on Kid Buu or on Zamasu.
I think the main thing they wanted to do here was, rather than like nerf characters and bring them down from top tier, they wanted to bring the lower characters up, which it looks like they did. Like they did definitely buff a lot of characters that were getting underplayed, and you guys were requesting changes for, like Gogeta for a start, Piccolo. So yeah, I definitely think they just want more characters to be buffed rather than take away tools from the top tiers. There are a couple of slight nerfs in there, like the Yamcha and base Vegeta, but mostly it's just like buffs and tweaks and things like that. So I'm looking forward to see how it plays out.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we have gone through all of it. So ApologyMan, I would like to know, your opinion, because like you've been like following this with us and bringing your knowledge. How do you feel overall about like this patch? Like what's like how do you expect? Like what do you expect to see? And are you happy with the changes? Were you expecting more, less? I would like to know your opinion.
So yeah, I mean, with current circumstances, we really only have online play to like go off of in terms of like high level footage and like match footage, right? So because of that, like I actually am pretty happy with this patch. It's mainly buffs. I think there's only been maybe like 1 or 2 nerfs or something. The base Vegeta one being probably the biggest, but I like it because I think it's a little poor to like make some knee-jerk reactions on nerfs based purely on online plays. So I think this patch is definitely like the right direction. Season 3 is still very young, and there's a lot to be discovered in this version of the game. So I think overall, I'm pretty excited for this patch. I love the Piccolo buffs. Master Roshi is definitely going to shake things up. And yeah, like I think it's an overall pretty solid patch for our current circumstance. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Tyrant, what are your thoughts about this patch as well? Like, I think your characters haven't really been touched either, so like you're out there, you're right.
I'm fine. It was just a couple of buffs to like the assists, really, which is fine for me. Doesn't affect what I do too much, but yeah, man. Overall, I agree with ApologyMan. I think it's a pretty solid patch. There's definitely some nice quality of life changes in there, which is good. But yeah, I'm pretty overall happy with it. I'm glad. I'm glad there wasn't like lists of nerfs for characters, because when they start doing that, it really does just take away a lot of the fun of the game and stuff. Like they just completely destroy characters sometimes in some games, but I'm glad they didn't do that here. So we're just going to get more GGs on the way.
Yeah, more GGs indeed. Well, that's gonna be the patch notes, of course. So all of these patch notes, guys, will be posted on Bandai Namco's social media on Twitter. I believe like sometime this week. I don't have the exact date, but like that's gonna be posted really soon. Just like fine tuning the layout for all of you guys to see. But we have run through this entire patch now. So I would like to give, of course, a massive shout out and thanks to ApologyMan, Jonathan Tene, and Xover for helping us with the labbing, whether it's on the notes or on Master Roshi, because like a lot of what we found is thanks to you guys. It's been like a great one, but guys, we're not done yet. We're gonna take a 5 minutes break, and then to close the day in style, because we want some more games, we're gonna get, just like last time, the EU 2v2 All-Stars. If you remember, France beat UK last time, so France is coming back with a new roster, and they're gonna face Germany, the nation of Mr. Popo, a player who a lot of people, have been like, keeping their eyes on. ApologyMan, I guess, like, you're familiar with Mr. Popo, right?
Yeah, that dude's a beast. Best defense in EU by far. That guy's so good.
Ridiculous.
Okay, and before the break, of course, so the patch notes, guys, the patch note, the patch will be online on September 15th, so that is Tuesday on PS4 and Xbox One, and then the day after, so 16th, on Steam and on Switch. So Tuesday on PS4 and Xbox One, and Wednesday on Steam and on Switch. This is when the patch will drop. Remember that Roshi comes on Wednesday for everyone if you have the season pass, or on Friday if you don't have the season pass. But that's gonna be it for the balance patches. ApologyMan, thanks again for joining us, man. It's been a pleasure, man.
Dude, thank you, man. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. You know, labbing this patch and character like the past few days has been super fun, and like getting this opportunity was like, you know, I can't thank you guys enough. And yeah, like I plan to, like, there's a lot of stuff I found for Roshi, like, you know, that we couldn't fit for like all the time constraints. So like, you know, you guys can check out my stream when the patch does drop, and I'll be sure to show more cool things that this version has to offer on twitch.tv/ApologyMan. Shout outs to my sponsor, Beast Coast, as well. And yeah, shout outs to you guys. You guys are beasts, man. Like I had a lot of fun labbing and like talking with you guys.
I think it was bad fun to go in the chat and being like,
super fun.
Being
I
like,
love it.
Tyrant, you're a genius, man. That
It was a lot of fun.
Hey guys, we're gonna take a quick 5 minutes break, and then we're back with France against Germany as the closing act of today EU All-Stars. We got some of the very best in Europe in a 2v2. Who will win between France and Germany? Remember that the country will come back for the next Dragon Ball FighterZ show to defend their colors. France versus Germany in 5 minutes. Let's take a quick break and to get a drink, get a snack, and back for more Dragon Ball FighterZ.